This is Adrian Gomez, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you what you can do with my Tapjoy plugin. And mostly I'm gonna show you in-app messaging. So this is 16 dots. It was done in Corona with my plugin that is in Marketplace, the Tapjoy plugin. And I'm gonna show you that you go over to Analytics. And you see you can annotate. So I had a new version on the 1st, and you could come up here and sort of create views. And as you could see for Android, it knows Amazon, Google, and Samsung and the version. So I could say Amazon and click on save. Oh, and I'm going to put up here the cohort as Amazon. And you could see I got 15 yesterday and 1, and this is what it looks like for everybody else all. And if I remove this filter from up here, at some point it will populate what percentage of it is Amazon, and right now it's sitting at 78.9. And you could go through all these things. I'm not going to go through all of them. So what we're going to go is to go into monetization. There is no really a way to monetize with my plugin because their monetization plugins are not allowed in the marketplace as of this writing. As of this video. But you can go into placements. You could go into create content, and there's a few you could still use, and one of them is announcement. So I'm going to click on create, and in this case it's going to be a cross promo, well, contest I should say, 16 dots. I'm going to make it for iOS for now. I don't really care about the country, but I'm lazy, so I don't. For this video, I'm only going to do English. And then you could also select, depending on what announcement you want to do, the type of users. Like users are active. You could do all sorts of things: country, levels, sessions. The add, of course, doesn't work. The purchase, I might include it in the future, but right now it's English. And then you upload images here, and you can select the language here if I had other languages, but right now I'm just doing the default image, which will be in English. And I created a promo info in Affinity Designer, and this is how it's going to look like. And then I bring the close button somewhere around here. I usually like it black. I click URL, and hopefully I still have it. Nope. In this case it's going to go to a Facebook page. So I'll add the Facebook page, but for now I'm just going to put CNN. Then I drag this as the button. You see, I place the X and I press the button. I could use my own buttons here, like gray. That's not going to be visible, so I'm just going to keep it with the black, but you could add your own buttons. They're 60 by 60. And then the only placement that works for my plugin is the auto-created auto launch. So this will show up when you first initialize the plugin. And then I'm going to do it immediately, and I want it to end right before the end of the year. Right before the end of the month. And I'm going to set the frequency only once a day, because otherwise, and there it is. And if I go into placements, you see it's in auto launch. And so I did that for iOS, so I'm going to go and edit this, and I'm going to make sure it says iOS. And I'm going to go back into placements, and I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to go down to the copy to create. And then this I'm just going to say Android. But again, I want to mention that it keeps everything. If you just want to target, let's say, Amazon store, you could go in here and select Amazon store. And there it is. It's still the same with the OK button at the bottom. The URL I keep CNN, but I'll go back and change that. And auto created, auto launch immediately, and I want it to end on the 26th, a few days before the context ends. I'm just going to click on save. And now if you see, I have two placements. This is a copy. I hate when it says copy, so I'm just going to delete the copy. Now I'm going to show you other ones I've done for some of my other apps. This is in Spanish, and it just says other games you could play, and it mentions, and it has a button there where it takes you to the App Store. More games, again, this is for Buscando Palabra, Get Now. Puzzle, my other puzzle game. I have a rated, and this takes you to the rate page on Android. More games, Get It Now. And rated in Spanish. Also, it takes you to the Android store. And that's it. That's a short video of what you can do with my Tapjoy plugin. Basically, in-app notification and some pretty cool analytics. Hopefully this is useful for somebody. And have a great day.